What's up everyone, it's Summer Hollingsworth here, and today I am back with another story time for all of you guys. So today's story is about one of the worst things that I've ever done to another human being in my entire life. So this happened due to a lot of really stupid decisions that I definitely never made ever again. And after watching this, I hope that someone watching decides that they shouldn't be doing this because it bit me in the ass so bad. And if I could go back in time and stop this from happening, I definitely would. But it's not like I have the ability to go back and prevent this from happening. So I'm gonna tell this story on here. So this happened back when I was a freshman in high school. When I came in freshman year, I decided that I wanted an entirely new group of friends because I really didn't have very good friends, at least I thought at the time. So I decided I'm gonna make a brand new group of friends, and I did. So this friend group consisted of quite a few people, a lot of which I'm still friends with to this day. The people involved in this story I'm actually still friends with to this day. The people I'm still friends with, their names are Cody, Christian, and Cameron. All have been amazing friends, but at the time I'd become really good friends with one particular person in this group, and his name was Cody. Cody's an awesome friend. He was always there for me, really awesome, but him and I made some stupid decisions over and over and over and over again, as people in high school tend to do. So one of the first days I had hung out with him, it was in PE, and we decided that it'd be a great idea to play this stupid game where you think you're a fucking MMA fighter and put each other in chokehold until the other person taps out. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was kind of stupid. But from what I've noticed at the time in high school, everyone's trying to like establish themselves in like a friend group or like prove themselves as a man. So that's what we kind of did. We just wrestled each other and played tap out in PE, and it was stupid. And I regret it a lot. At least I didn't at the time, but I regret it a lot now. This game became like a normal thing for us to play. We just constantly did it all the time. We thought we were gonna train ourselves to be like better fighters, and yeah. To say the least, we were just idiots and had no idea what the hell we were doing. So Cody, I found out, was the type of person that would not tap out had you got him in a chokehold. He always told me that one day he wasn't gonna tap out if I got him in a chokehold, and he was gonna test me. I always didn't really believe it, because if you're getting choked and you're gonna pass out, who the hell doesn't tap out? You know, that's kind of an instinct to stop the other person from knocking you out and potentially like seriously hurting you. But Cody was that kind of person, and I couldn't stop him from being that kind of person. That's just the way he was. So after like weeks of playing this stupid game, we decided that we were going to continue playing it, and we ended up playing it at Cameron's house, and Christian was there, so the gang was all there. Christian, Cameron, and Cody were all there with me. So the day that this happened, we had final exams. So that meant it was a half day, and everyone was excited to get out of school and start our summer, and everyone was just feeling good, feeling ballsy. And so we go to Cameron's house, and of course, we decide, yeah, let's fucking play tap out. Little did we know this was going to end up being a day that we never ever forgot. After like 2 matches of tap out, for some reason my buddy Christian decides to record it. I don't know if he thought it was like funny to record it, or he's just gonna show people like our insane tap out games because we were so cool, but he decided to record it. So that's the reason that I'm able to make this video right now. So we played through our couple of matches, and you know, people are tapping, we're having fun, it's no big deal, until I have to wrestle against Cody. And this worried me a little bit because Cody, as I said before, was the type of person to not tap out, and I thought, is today gonna be the day? No, he's not that stupid. He's not gonna not tap out. Who doesn't just, you know, tap out when they're supposed to? I am going back and forth with Cody. We're wrestling around, and I get him in a guillotine choke. And if you don't know what a guillotine is, it's where you basically get the person below your arm and you just crank their neck. No matter what, if you get stuck in a guillotine, you're pretty much screwed, unless you're some kind of UFC fighter and know what you're doing, which we didn't, so there's no hope of any of us getting out of a guillotine. So I get him in it, I'm cranking it, and I'm like, holy crap, I beat him. Thankfully, I'm not getting choked right now, I'm winning. And in this video, which will be shown after, you can hear me say, Cody, tap! Because he's worrying me. I think, is he really not about to tap? Like, is he that stupid? And I'm cranking it and he's not tapping. So I'm actually worried enough to where I'm like, okay, screw it. I let go of him because I don't want him to pass out. Like, I didn't want that to happen at all. Little did I know, which you can see in the video, he had passed out for like 4 or 5 seconds before I'd even let go, which I had no idea, because as far as I knew, I was focused on cranking and not focusing at all on whether or not he was still like standing. I thought he was still up. I let him go, and that's where I screwed up. I shouldn't have let him go. Because he was already knocked out, he fell back and ended up hitting the only piece of tile like that was literally visible, I feel like, in the entire house. He hits one of the only squares that you could possibly see so hard. To this day, the noise that his head makes when it hits the ground is one of the few noises on this entire planet that can make me legitimately cringe. The word cringe is misused so heavily nowadays, but this sound will make almost anyone cringe. The second I let go, I knew I'd screwed up because he fell like a rock. Apparently, what had happened was, while I was choking him and cranking drinking it. I believe what happened was I cut off one of the arteries in his neck, which, if you don't know, will make you pass out almost instantly. And he did. So he hits the ground and all of us lose our minds, as any of you probably would. You can hear all of our prepubescent voices like, oh my God, oh my God. I can't even do it anymore, but you get the point. We all lose our minds and freak out, and instantly after he hits the ground, he starts foaming out of his mouth. This was something that you'd see out of a movie, like someone with rabies. It looked kind of something like this. Oh fuck. Yeah, he's foaming out of his mouth. His eyes roll up into the back of his head, and that was hands down one of the most terrifying sights that I'd ever seen. Because as far as I knew, Cody was like about to die. He was foaming out of his mouth. I didn't even know that was possible for a human being to do unless they had some kind of serious disease like rabies. Us moved in because we were afraid that he was gonna get severely hurt. When he woke up and he came to, I talked to him the other day, and he told me that it felt like he just went out all night long and got really, really drunk, and had just woken up the next morning and had no idea what had happened. Like he'd been blackout drunk, basically. So he wakes up and he instantly vomits everywhere. And we just ate Cane's. I don't know if you've ever had it, but it's basically just French fries and like chicken tenders. And he pukes up a ton of chicken tenders, a ton of French fries. And after that, all three of us basically just burst into a prepubescent panic. We all lost our minds. We didn't know what to do besides get him to the hospital. That was the only instinct any of us had, was don't move him unless he's moving himself, and go to the hospital. Luckily at the time, Cameron had a car, so he's actually able to drive us to the hospital instead of just us calling an ambulance and then costing his family $5,000 or more. So he drove all four of us to the hospital, and we all, the entire way, are freaking the hell out. So we get to the hospital, and to say the least, all of us are just bawling our eyes out at the hospital because we think that we killed our best friend, or he's, you know, gonna be brain damaged or something terrible. I think we sat in the waiting room for what felt like 5 or 6 hours, just worried sick, because we weren't able to see him. They were taking him in for x-rays, so we couldn't see him at all this entire time that everything's going on. Cody's parents got there, and I instantly broke down once again. At the time, I viewed Cody as my best friend. He was the person I'd hung out with every single day, more than all the other people in my friend group. So I thought that I'd literally killed the person closest to me, and it broke my heart, to say the least. I am thankful that his parents were really, really forgiving. They didn't just attack me and, you know, try to send me to jail or anything ridiculous like that. They're very understanding that we are just being stupid freshmen in high school, basically. After everything was said and done, I went home. I was distraught the entire rest of the night. So I went back the next day, and we got to visit Cody, and he had an IV in his arm. He told me that they woke him up every single hour to make sure that he was okay, like asking him names like, you know, do you know who you are? Do you know what year it is? Do you know who our president is? And he told me that he was insanely nervous to answer every single question, because if he answered one of them wrong, they were gonna basically like label him as someone with, you know, brain damage, and he was just freaking out, which made the questions even harder to answer. I remember he also told me, he said he got the worst night's sleep of his entire life because of that, which is understandable. I've never had someone wake me up every hour on the hour. That sounds terrible. So while we're visiting there, we talk to the doctors, and they basically tell me that he fractured his skull from the back here all the way to about his temple. And they told me that if the crack had gone an inch lower down his temple, that he would have actually died from this. I would have actually killed my best friend. I am unbelievably thankful that that didn't happen. Hurting your best friend is already bad enough, but killing them is an entire another story. Thankfully, this happened so long ago now. This is something like I can call him up and we like laugh about occasionally. It's not like it happened yesterday. He actually requested that I turn him falling on the ground into the galaxy meme. So if it's in here, I'd manage to do it. If not, you know, my editing skills probably aren't good enough to do it, but I'm gonna try. Anyway, so I'm gonna add this video. I promise you now, if you have a light stomach, don't watch this. The noise that his head makes when it hits the ground is just unforgettable, to say the least. It's not for the faint of heart, I guess. It's not a good video, but I guess I'm gonna play it right now.
So this doesn't work. Oh! No.
All you guys do is teasing. You should do something else. Someone's a bit tired.
Ah! Cody! Dude, alright. Oh! Cody!
Dude!
Cody!
Dude!
Dude, are you okay?
Cody! Cody!
Cody!
Cody!
Are you okay?
Cody! Cody!
Dude!
Wake up! Dude, Cody! Cody! Where's the water, dude? Cody! 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 Right? Cody!
Oh my God!
Cody!
Here! Drink some water! Holy fuck! That scared the shit out of me! Oh my God! You have to tap!
Oh my
my god, Cody, stop doing that, dude.
Are you okay for real?
What did I do?
Are you
You're
okay?
happy.
Are you fucking okay?
Yeah.
Dude, you scared the shit out of me.
Dude, I heard you drop him on the floor.
I thought his head snapped.
Dude, Summer, how did you not feel it? He was just like this.
No, because I thought he was still standing up, and I was waiting for him to tap.
Yeah, I screwed up. I know. It's pretty bad. I hope you at least got a laugh out of my pre-pubescent voice. Anyways, so the moral of the story is don't play that stupid tap-out game. I swear, it is the dumbest thing you could ever do. I thought that we were just being cool, having fun. No, it's never a good idea. I promise. It could end badly. You could kill your best friend. So if someone asks you to play this, just don't. Anyways, that'll be it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. School's officially out for me, so I'm gonna be filming quite a bit this summer. I have all the free time in the world. My whole life doesn't have to revolve around just doing schoolwork and homework now, so you can expect a lot of different stuff from me in the future. I'm thinking about filming videos really soon with this right here, with a lot of my friends, so if you want to see something on this wheel, let me know, because I'm going to be doing it on camera for all of you to see. So comment something down below. Let's get it going, because I'm really excited to film with this. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, peace.